Hi guys, I'm Corey,
I'm Alan.
and we are CNA.
Films and Animation.
Today is Friday, and we are doing now on DVD. Today's review is of Beasts of the Southern Wild.
First review.
Okay, so this film is directed by Ben Zeitlin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it stars Quvenzhané Wallis as Hush Puppy.
And Dwight Henry as her father, Wink.
And the story is of this little girl named Hush Puppy, and she's...
It depicts her life in the town of Bateau.
It's a small community that in southern Louisiana, and they call this like little bayou. I think
It's a bayou.
Yeah, they call this bayou the bathtub, and they kind of live free. It's a very povertish community.
They have no need or want of modern society.
And the story starts off with Hush Puppy.
Spoilers will be involved.
Well, yeah. Spoilers will be in this video, but that'll be toward the end. We're gonna keep it spoiler free, and we'll let you know when we're gonna get into spoilers. So, yeah, that's kind of the basic storyline. It centers around the little girl, and everything's more or less through her perspective. And she's just kind of living with her father, who is sick. So, Alan, what'd you think?
I thought it was a very interesting movie. It depicts a way of life not normally seen in media, except on very small outlets. The acting by the little girl is amazing for her age.
Yeah, she was, sorry to interrupt you, but when she auditioned, the cast and crew were looking for 6-year-olds, and her mother snuck her in. She was 5 years old when she auditioned, and she ended up getting the part over 4,000 applicants.
Wow.
Yeah.
6-year-olds acting's hard enough, but getting it when you're 5?
I'm calling it now. I believe she will be nominated for Best Actress this year.
Maybe a little young, but here's hoping.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. There's a very small hint of, I guess, comedic moments. I mean, it's pure drama. Don't get me wrong. Don't think this is a comedy. It's not at all. But there are some funny moments that do occur, and the characters are all very well developed. They're very interesting. They do help bring the story along, and again, the acting of Quvenzhané, it was just a fantastic performance, especially for her age. There were a couple things that I didn't like about the film, but one of the things was there was some images that occurred throughout the film that I felt were a little difficult to understand. Do you know what I'm talking about? Without spoiling anything?
Not off the top of my head. We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, we'll get that to the end of the video.
You've seen it twice. I've seen it once. We'll discuss that later.
But yeah. Again, I thought this was a fantastic film, and really recommend that you go see this. It's on DVD now, so definitely go rent it, or wait till HBO or something. I mean, it's worth watching, in my opinion.
Yes, it's a very good movie. At least see it once.
Now, we're going to give what our opinion is based on a 10 rating scale, a 10-point scale. So, Alan, you go first. Out of 10, what would you give this film?
Out of 10, I would probably get it if it. We're doing solid numbers.
You can do decimals too.
Probably an 8.4. It's a very good movie. Some parts were a little, I don't want to say out there. They're a little odd. Well, I go into more than that when we discuss spoilers.
Yeah, for me, I really love this film. Would I watch it again? I might. It just depends. Like if it was on TV or something, I'd probably watch it. But for me, I'd probably give it a. I'll push you 8.4. Yeah. One of the year's best in my opinion. So definitely go check it out. Now we're going to start talking a little bit about spoilers. So, do you have anything that you wanted to talk about?
What I think was neat in this film that is a little out there was the beasts, as they were.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And that's what I was talking about earlier.
I think the film could have been just as good without the beasts. The beasts are more of well, what would you call them? They're just they're more figments of the imagination of Hush Puppy.
Yeah.
They're kind of, they represent her fears of the unknown and of monsters.
Yeah, there are several images throughout the film that are depicted of these beasts or of glaciers falling or whatnot that I felt were visually interesting, but at the same time it was very confusing.
Yeah, the look of the beast was kind of odd for me. They're pigs with tusks coming out of the side of their jaws and horns on their head. And they're gigantic. It's an odd thing. They appear throughout the film in different spots. More on Hush Puppy. The only education she's ever had is through a local healer, I guess you would call her.
Yeah.
She educates the children, and she gives this speech that one day the glaciers will melt, and all the world will be covered in water, and the bathtub is going to be the only place left, which I guess it contributes to the girl's fear. She hears thunder and she thinks it's glaciers falling, and she does something wrong and she thinks that it's broken the way life is, which from how a child thinks their actions actually caused everything. It works, it's just a little odd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I really don't have anything to add. You?
No, it's a good movie and recommend seeing it at least once.
Yeah. A very strong effort from Ben Ziedman. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. This was his first directorial film, so, great job. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with, I saw it on Netflix.
And this is the last you will see of me till January
13th.
13th.
Alright guys, see you in the next one.
Don't forget to like,
Favorite, and subscribe.
see you guys later.